Welcome back to Indomitable with Dom, the podcast for people who refuse to stay stuck. Please bear with me as I deal with some vocal issues. I do truly appreciate you sticking it out with me. If you're tired of second guessing yourself, if you're ready to stop overthinking and start moving from identity, you're in the right place. Because today, we're exposing a quiet killer. You think you have trust issues with other people, but really, you just don't trust yourself. You ever feel like nobody's got your back? Like if you don't double check everything, you'll get burned? Yeah, I used to think I had trust issues with the world, but the real issue was with me. I didn't trust my voice. It's funny. I didn't trust my judgment. I didn't trust my spirit. So how could I trust anyone else? I still remember the moment it clicked. I was about 18, and there was a girl that I really liked. She was smart, kind, and everything that I was looking for. But one day, this older woman at my job pulled me aside and she said, "You should talk to that other girl. She really likes you." And just like that, I dropped the girl that I wanted, and I chased the girl she told me to. Why? Because I didn't trust myself. I thought that someone else knew better. I gave away my authority just to feel safe. And that wasn't the only time. Before I found my footing at my current job, I had 32 different jobs, 32 masks, 32 different versions of myself, trying to find one people would accept. Sometimes I created stories about who I was. Other times I just shut down and disconnected from everyone around me. But deep down, I was spiraling. I didn't know me. I didn't love me. And if I couldn't trust myself, how could I ever trust you? Everything became a reaction. If I could control you, I would. If I couldn't, I'd isolate. If I felt unsafe, I'd get defensive. If I didn't know what to do, I'd overthink and shut down. And at home, it was worse. My marriage was chaos, not because she was broken, but because I was. There was no leadership, no presence, no trust. My wife didn't trust me, and truthfully, she shouldn't have, because I didn't trust me either. I blamed her, but I was the one dragging the house down, and I couldn't see it. So here's the truth. If you don't trust your own voice, you'll borrow someone else's and call it wisdom. If you don't trust your identity, you'll perform just to feel seen. And if you don't trust your spirit, you'll never know the difference between fear and discernment. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." But how can you trust in God if you've never learned to trust in yourself? The truth is, you're not broken. You're just out of alignment. You've been listening to fear so long you forgot what the spirit sounds like. But he's there, quiet, consistent, and present. And when I finally stopped ignoring that small voice inside of me, is when I realized that the Holy Spirit was not some weird thought. That's when my life changed. Because trusting yourself doesn't mean following your feelings. It means learning to listen to the spirit inside of you. So let me ask you this. Where did you stop trusting your own judgment? Was it a breakup, a failure, a betrayal? What made you believe you're not safe with your own voice? Because if you didn't heal from that moment, you'll keep outsourcing your identity to people who can't carry it. You'll keep looking for other safety in the opinions in the others, I should say. But God never called you to be liked. He called you to be led. And leadership starts with self-trust. So this is how it shows up in real life. At work, I used to perform for approval. Every win, every number, it was about being seen. Now, I perform for God and myself. I still aim high, but the motivation's different. I push myself because I know what I'm capable of, not because I need applause. At home, I blame my wife for the tension in our house. But the truth, I was the one bringing the storm. I didn't love me. I didn't lead me. And that created a ripple of dysfunction. Now, I lead with presence. I don't always get it right, but I trust the Spirit to guide me moment by moment. So here are 3 small but powerful shifts that changed everything. Number 1 is I located the moment I lost trust in myself. And for me, it was that moment at 18. That quiet moment where I gave my authority to someone else. Find your moment and take it back. 2, I let the Holy Spirit be louder than my thoughts. I used to think overthinking was normal. Now I know it's noise. God's voice is steady, still, secure. And number 3, I started performing for purpose, not praise. Everything I do now flows from truth. Not trying to be liked, I'm trying to be led. So what do I do when the old me creeps back in? I pause. I ask, is this decision rooted in trust or fear? If it's fear, I don't move. I listen. I remind myself what God already told me. If I speak it out loud, that's not who I am anymore. Because the old version of me performed for applause. This version of me walks in peace. And peace doesn't scream, it whispers. You don't have trust issues with people. You have a trust issue with you. But healing that starts today. You are trustworthy because the one who lives in you never lies. Let him lead. If this hit home, share it with someone who's been overthinking every move. And if you're ready to rebuild your confidence from the inside out, be on the lookout for my free guide. 7 steps to overcome your mind. It's the same blueprint that helped me move from fear-based living to spirit-led leadership. Until next time, keep growing, keep fighting, and stay indomitable.